Here's the bigger question. If all those reasons exist, if all of them are true, why do I still smoke? I spent months trying to skip the morning smoke. At first I thought it was lack of structure, and I'm not planning my work thoroughly enough, and that when I have idle time, I tend to smoke. Then I thought it was energy management, that if I add a recovery day in my week to have more energy left on Thursday, that it'll be easier to skip the smoke. But it turns out wasn't even the energy. I think the problem is meaning. So the main focus of this week is to test which reason comes to mind right before I smoke and has the most emotional weight. I did an exercise today where I imagined two futures. One where nothing changes, and the other one is where I've successfully delayed my smoke for a year. And the weird thing is, the future where I'm successful is very meaningful to me. I imagine I'm going to be reading more books. I'll be more present when I'm with my family. I'll remember the things that I learned better. But here's the thing that's confusing to me. Even with all those reasons, and with them being meaningful, I still smoked this morning. It really confuses me. Because if all those things matter, why wasn't it enough for me? Maybe that's the wrong question. I need to figure out why those reasons disappear once the decision arrives. This morning I smoked before my workout again. Interesting thing from today is after that, basically an hour of resting, I felt way better. I had more energy, I was in a better mood. So that raises another question in my head. Was I tired because of the weed? Or was I tired because I just needed more sleep? Should I have slept in an hour? The biggest thing I'm learning is that last night's motivation does not carry over tomorrow morning. When I woke up tired at 4 a.m., the reason had no emotional weight. Didn't convince me. And I thought the challenge of this week is going to be finding a good enough reason, strong enough reason. Now I'm beginning to think if the challenge is, can I access that reason when I'm tired, unmotivated? So that's what I'm paying attention to tomorrow. At the beginning of this week, I asked the question that confused me. If all of the reasons for not smoking are true, why did I still smoke? So I spent the week trying to figure out which reason has the most emotional weight to it. I imagined two futures. I wrote about the kind of person I want to become. I thought about my brand, my confidence, my family, my memory. I thought that if I could just find the right reason, then it would finally be enough. But I still smoked every morning before my workout this week. But something happened yesterday that completely changed how I think about this. I realized I don't think I'm deciding whether or not to smoke in the moment. I think I'm deciding hours before, sometimes even the day before. And I didn't even notice it. I caught myself doing it with my lunch smoke. I caught myself doing it before a run. I even caught myself thinking about whether or not I'm going to smoke next Monday. At the start of the week, I thought my problem was finding a strong enough reason. Now I think the question is more, when did the decision actually happen? So next week, I'm not trying to find the perfect reason anymore. I'm just going to pay attention to when I try and make decisions for future Brandon. Because maybe that's where the habit actually starts.